Hello and welcome 11 Commerce students. Today also in this class I am going to continue with partnership chapter, and today I wish to complete this chapter by discussing about few topics. So today's first topic that I am going to discuss from the partnership chapter is the different types of partnership, different categories of partnership. So types or categories of partnership. Categories of partnership. I will discuss one by one the different types of partners who participate in the firm partnership business. So first type is active partner or working partner. The first type is active partner, or you may call it as working partner also. Partners who take an active part in the conduct of the partnership business are called active partners. They are full-fledged partners in real sense of the term. Liability of an active partner is unlimited and he contributes enormous capital in the business. So there is an active participation of this partner into the business, and that's why he is called the working partner or the active partner. So this is the first category. The second category is dormant partner or sleeping partner. Dormant partner, we have two names for each type. So dormant partner may be also termed as sleeping partner. Now why they are called dormant? As the name suggests, dormant means someone who is not active. That means someone who is not actively participating in the business, who remains in the business but does not conduct the daily affairs of the business so actively as the active partner, the previous category, does. So, in the management also he remains silent, a sleeping or an inactive partner. This dormant partner is just the opposite of active partner. So, they may be called inactive partner or sleeping partner. These partners are bound by the activities of the active partners. They depend on the active partners for any kind of decision making. They themselves does not indulge or involve themselves directly into the affairs of the business. Rather, they depend on the active partners on the daily affairs of the business. Active partners manage the business and they depend on the decision of the active partners. They are the inactive partners. The liability of, though the liability is unlimited, liability of this partner is also unlimited. Now is the secret partner. Next type is secret partner. Who is a secret partner? As the name suggests, whose association or whose relation with the firm is not disclosed to the outsider. He is called the secret partner. This type of partner contributes equal capital, takes active part in the management of the business. He also shares profits and losses. His liability is also unlimited, but his name is not disclosed to the outsiders. This is the difference of secret partner with the other partners. His name remains a secret. That's why he is called a secret partner. Now, next type is limited partner. The liability of such partner is limited. As the name suggests, as you can see, the name is limited partner. That's why the liability of this partner is limited and his liability is restricted to his capital contribution. That means whatever is his capital contribution, according to that he will bear the liabilities of the firm. So as the name suggests, it is limited partnership means the partner has a limited liability. Such partner do not have the right to take active part in the management. The firm is not dissolved in the event of his death and lunacy or bankruptcy. That means the firm is not affected on his death or on his retirement, because he does not actively participate in the management because of his limited liability. That's why he is called a limited partner. Next, in profit only. Partners in profit. This is the next type of partnership firm. Partners in profit. Now what does this mean? A partner who has an agreement with the others that he is entitled to get certain share of profit without being liable for the losses of the business. That means he will only enjoy the profits and not incur, not be responsible or not shoulder any kind of losses of the business. He is called the partners in profit. As the name suggests, the partner in profit only. He is called the partner in profit only. This means that a partner who enjoys the profit, he is not allowed to take part in the management and will not be liable for the third parties. He will not bear any kind of risk. He will not associate himself with any kind of decision making of the firm. Rather, he will try to enjoy the profit only. So these are the different types of partner. Another partner is there, that is called a silent partner. Silent partner means what? The partners who by agreement with the other partners have no voice in the management. They cannot be vocal about their opinion in the management. They are called the last category. They fall in the last category, that is the silent partner. They will remain silent as the name suggests. Their opinion will not matter. Their opinion will not be listened, or they cannot be vocal about their opinion. That is the thing. So these are the different types of partnership. Now we come to the next segment of the class, that is what is a partnership deed. In the beginning of the class, in the beginning of the videos, I have told you that I will discuss about this important thing, that is the partnership deed. What is a partnership deed? I told you that I am rubbing this portion and writing about this partnership deed. Now what is a partnership deed? As you can see, the name suggests partnership deed. What is this? What is this partnership deed? This is nothing but this is formed only through an agreement between two or more partners in oral or in writing. It embodies the different rights and the duties and the liabilities that a partner is having. So it is nothing but a contractual agreement between two partners where the rights, liabilities of the partnership should be mentioned clearly. The name, the location of the business, the interest on capital and various other features associated with the business, various other decisions associated with the business should be mentioned. That means every nook and corner, every details of the partnership business should be mentioned in this partnership deed. It is a contractual agreement which is prepared with the mutual consent of all the partners taking part in the business, all the partners involved in the business. It is prepared with the mutual consent of the partners. That means all of their agreement is required in case of preparation of this partnership deed. See, the spelling of deed is partnership deed, D-E-E-D, partnership deed, as you can see. The partnership deed contains all the details. During a partnership deed embodies all the things and contains all the things of the management. During the final financial arrangement or settlement of any dissolution or any dispute, the help of this partnership deed is taken. So this is all about partnership deed. So with this discussion, I end the chapter over here, end the chapter of partnership over here. More I will discuss in your online classes, and the PDF is also provided. You can, if you see the description box, you can click the link and get the notes through the PDF. So till then, goodbye.